machine. Behind me I have ladies that are labeling and packing the pate into tins. Hi girls, you're all looking very comfy. Some of these beautiful beige, reddish brown cattle. I have no idea what the breed is. They're so gentle and always very inquisitive. I get heads that follow me every time I walk by a herd of them. Oh, you're just lovely. Yes, you are. You're just lovely girls. I realized that I haven't been taking any footage of the rainy days, so I thought I'd start this morning with a little bit of a video clip. I stayed here at Maison Bellevaux last night, a very nice couple that own it, very helpful. And I'm moving on this morning in the rain in the Basque country. But unfortunately, I don't yet have a reservation for this evening. The first place where I want to stay, they're not answering the phone, at least not this early in the morning. And my copy of Miam Miam Dodo is 2009, says they open in March. The 2010 version that the people at this gite had said that they don't open until the 1st of April. So anyway, I'll try them later on. If I don't get a place to stay there, I'll move on to someplace a little further. There are several possibilities along the way, but it looks like going to have at least rain showers all day. The man printed the weather for me off the internet, and it does show some sun, some rain, heavy wind last night. Anyway, it's a nice morning. I've got my rain suit on, and everything's going fine. Carrying on with my rainy morning here. Right now the rain seems to have stopped. I suspect it's going to be one of those days, showers. Maybe even a bit of sunshine according to the forecast. I just wanted to show you the signage along the road. You know you're in the Basque country when all the signage all of a sudden becomes bilingual, French and the Basque language. I had lunch the other day in a small bar restaurant, and there were 5 or 6 older Basque men at a table, all wearing their traditional black berets and talking in their own language. It's really quite interesting. Just as I'm leaving the town of Arroy, I come across this beautiful chateau. I think I'll buy it and you can all come over and visit me. Unfortunately, I think it's being used as an office building. There's a signage outside of the gate, and I'm inside the gates, which are wide open. But it certainly must have been an elegant residence in its time. This happens frequently. I'm being greeted by a trio of dogs this morning, all barking. But generally speaking, if they're not tied, there isn't a problem. And all 3 of these guys are barking as they wag their tails at me. Oh, you be good. You be good, Pop. No, you be good. I wouldn't hurt you. Be good. Bye. Seeing beautiful magnolia trees everywhere. They're starting to go by now. A lot of the petals have fallen off of this one already. Oh well, soon I'll be able to enjoy my own little magnolia on Campobello. A mother Muscovy duck and her almost fully grown young ones. Well, I followed the blue and yellow escargot to this little village. Last sign says I have 400 meters to go. So here's hoping there's a vacancy. The sun's out again. I have walked through several torrential downpours. One time there was so much wind I thought it was going to blow me over. Right now it looks good. Well, the church bell just rang and says it's 3 o'clock, so I've made better time than I thought I was going to, but I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I haven't a clue. Anyway, that's the name in French and Basque of the little town with the yellow escargot. Still haven't found the gite, but I guess it's just over this little bridge. Here we have a little tribute to ETA, the Basque terrorist group. They murdered a French national policeman here about 2 weeks ago. His state funeral was on television. I saw President Sarkozy giving an address. I love the Basque country and the Basque people, but I can't say I'm too fearful of the terrorism. I think it's quite safe for tourists. They tend to target the army and the police forces. Well, I have arrived at my last happy escargot. This looks quite nice. Outdoor tables in the area. I hope there's a vacancy. A little tour of my gite. After following all of the escargots along the trail, when I went inside, the man said no, he's sorry, he doesn't open for the season until Sunday. And I have transgressed. He offered me a lift 6 kilometers over to Ostabat, to a private gite. So I had enough of the rain and wind for one day. I accepted his offer. And this is my room. Very nice. So far I'm the only person here. The place, I guess, will sleep 33, I think he told me. This is the bathroom. Nice big shower and lots of hot water. Sink and mirror and my laundry waiting to be done. And, they will also provide dinner, which is good. I have no food left. I'm looking forward to a good meal. He doesn't have any more reservations tonight, so far I have the room all to myself. I knew I recognized the man who was running this place. Finally, at dinner, I had the nerve to ask him if he has ever been recorded on video, and would that video be on YouTube, of him singing Utrea. And it is. It's him. I recognized him from the time that I arrived. I've watched the video so many times I get a big kick out of it. He's agreed to sing it again for me. He just did outside in the dining room, but he's agreed to sing it again so I can make my own recording.
C'est bon? Tous les matins nous prenons le chemin. Tous les matins nous allons plus loin. Jour après jour la route nous appelle. C'est la voie de Compostelle. Chemin de terre et chemin de foi, voie millénaire de l'Europe, la voie lactée de Charlemagne, c'est le chemin de tous les jacquets. Et tout là-bas au bout du continent, Messire Jacques vous attend. Depuis toujours son sourire fixe, le soleil qui meurt au Finistère. Deus adiós.
c'est formidable, ça. This is the gite in Ostabat, the one that I filmed the room in last evening. The gite that's run by the Basque couple and the man who sang Utreya for me. Wonderful couple. Almost didn't want to leave this morning. Very friendly. They had breakfast with me and just very nice people. Getting closer to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. I should arrive there sometime late this afternoon, about an 18-kilometer walk from here. These are the lower end of the Pyrenees. It's the type of mountain that you walk over to get into Roncesvalles in Spain. I'm sure it doesn't show on the video, but the tallest peak in the center there has got a little bit of snow on it this morning. We're having rain down here, but that's up high enough that it's got snow. We've had rain, so the sun's trying to peek out right now. Here we have Mama and her baby, who's enjoying the sunshine. Sleep with its head up in the air, soaking in some sun. Well, after yesterday's rain, this little brook is running quite deeply, and I have to try to cross it. I guess I'm going to probably have wet feet. I tried a little further upstream, but it just wasn't safe at all. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it wasn't so bad. And guess what? The Gore-Tex boots work. My feet aren't wet at all. There's no sense in me filming the sky because I know I'd never be able to find it, but I hope nobody declared a war and I missed the whole thing. For about the last half hour, the air has been full of military jets. Mostly those stealthy delta wing things. I don't know who owns them, if they're European, French, or if they're American. There are several American Air Force bases over here they could be going to. But it's been non-stop for a half hour. A dozen or more have gone overhead. They're about 3 or 4 minutes apart. What a difference a day can make. I think I probably said yesterday on one of the video clips that it was by far the worst I'd ever walked in Spain or here in France. Today is absolutely gorgeous, the day after the storm. At this particular point on the chemin, I'm on a high ridge above a major highway, but just a few feet up the road here, it turns off into the countryside again. And there are still jets flying over. 45 minutes to an hour's worth of them now. I don't know what is going on. I've been watching this little drama down below me, hoping it would come all this way, and it has. A shepherd and some of his sheep and 2 dogs herding them up the trail that I'm walking on. Bonjour. Really. Well, this is me walking through the Porte de Saint-Jacques, Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be the end of my walk this time. I called the Bureau de Tourisme Puy-en-Velay this morning, and there is still too much snow on the Lilayi to be safe, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the next 12 days until I go to Paris, but I'll think of something, I guess.